Thomas Weather.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. On this Tuesday morning, it is the 16th day of January. Time as I make this is 3:57 a.m. There is heavy rain outside my house, and if you look at the radar back behind me, I know you can't see detail, but you can see color. You see those pinks and those oranges? Yeah, that's freezing rain. So we have a wintry mix out there this morning, and I know a lot of you, when you see this video, this will be already old news for you. I'm making this just about 4 o'clock in the morning, but it's going to be serious business on my morning commute to the station this morning because right now here it's 34 degrees. The Montgomery Airport is at 33 with heavy rain and winds gusting to 21 miles per hour. And Prattville is already reporting freezing rain and 32 as I make this. All right. So we have a winter weather advisory this morning. Bridges and overpasses are going to be particularly dangerous for accumulation of ice, and it just takes a little thin film of ice to cause some problems. I liken it to a morning. I think I want to say 2017, about somewhere around this date in January, when I drove to the station at 4:30 in the morning on about 3 or 4 inches of snow. But that was fine to drive in because it was fresh snow. It was a fresh blanket, and the tires were doing a great job. But when I tried to leave the station later that morning, it was a solid sheet of ice. All right. So that's part one of the story. As Arctic air and temperatures continue to plunge, Arctic air has now overtaken the state and is moving on into southeast Alabama. And it looks like temperatures today may only make it to a high of 33 or 34 degrees here in the river region. And the wind chill factors will be anywhere from the mid-teens to the low 20s throughout the day today. So we have this morning precipitation problem, which will clear out. I think by 9 a.m., most of the freezing rain probabilities will be from like southeast Montgomery County to about Troy and moving into southeast Alabama by that particular hour. So a cold day today, then a hard freeze warning tonight with temperatures in the middle teens, maybe around 14 for the overnight low temperature here locally in the Montgomery area tonight, and the wind chill factor maybe 5, maybe 4, all the way down to about Troy, Alabama. That's just really serious kind of cold. So take all the precautions you need to. That's a police scanner in the background. Make sure you take care of obviously your pets, your pipes. Make sure you have those insulators on your pipes. You might want to leave the faucets dripping. I'm going to do that tonight. If you have a pool pump, make sure the pool pump stays on 24 hours so that your pool pump doesn't freeze up. Stuff like that, and many other things I'm not even thinking about. If you read the blog update below, there's some really great information about how to prepare, and also some of the numbers that we're going to see. Not only with this particular block of colder air, it briefly warms up on Thursday into the 50s, maybe the low to mid 50s on Thursday, before more rain, and it does look like rain for Thursday night here, before another shot of Arctic air comes in on Saturday with high temperatures that may not make it out of the 30s on Saturday, and another freeze with temperatures in the teens on Saturday night. Then next week, a radical change. I mean, another storm system will bring in rain, but temperatures will be back in the 60s by Tuesday, and maybe even upper 60s to around 70 by late next week. Wow, talk about some wild stuff going on. So be sure to carefully read the blog update below with all the information you need to know to get your day started. And here, get ready for this Arctic blast, the coldest air we've seen since the Christmas outbreak week of 2022. This morning, everything is normal, live on the radio, if I can get there, from 6 to 9. On News Talk 93.1 WACV. There'll be another update for you first thing tomorrow morning, probably in here with a roaring fire going. There's a fire going right now in that fireplace back behind me. And your forecast whenever you want it across the dial on the Blue Water family of stations. If you're watching on YouTube, there's instructions in the description section on how to see our blog update on our website, on Facebook, on Twitter or X, or whatever you want to call it, and also on our weather app. And our weather app will keep you up to date on all the advisories that are in effect, including that hard freeze warning for tonight and that winter weather advisory for this morning. All right, I think you're up to date. Let's see if there's any change on this information right here. Still 33 at Danley Field and 34 at Maxwell and 34 right here in East Montgomery at this hour. That's, again, the police scanner. Have a great day today. Stay warm. I'll see you later.
Obviously, our free weather app will be your best friend in a situation like this with instant push notifications for alerts. And there's a bunch of alerts this morning and tonight, and hourly forecast and 10-day forecast and radar and future radar, and access to all my blog updates and tweets and so much more. It's free in the App Store. All you have to do is search Rich Thomas Weather.
Rich Thomas Weather.